My name is Layne, and today I'll be reading Snowflake Bentley. In the days when the farmer worked with an ox and sled and cut the dark with the lantern light, there lived a boy who loved the snow more than anything else in the world. Wilson Bentley was born February 9th, 1865 on a farm in Jericho, Vermont, between Lake Champion and Mount Mansfield, in the heart of Snowbelt, where the annual snowfall is about 120 inches. Willie Bentley's happiest day were the snowstorm days. He watched snowflakes fall on his mints and on the dried grass of Vermont farm fields. On the dark metal handle of the barn door, he said snow was as beautiful as butterflies or apple blossoms. He could net butterflies and show them to his older brother Charlie. He could pick apple blossoms and take them to his mother, but he could not share snowflakes because he could not save them. Willie's mother was his teacher until he was 14 years old. He attended a school for only a few years. She said she had a set of encyclopedias, Willie said. I read them all. When his mother gave him an old microscope, he used it to look at flowers, raindrops, and blades of grass. Best of all, he used it to look at snow. While other children built forts and pelted snowballs at roosting crows, Willie was catching single snowflakes day after stormy days until he studied the icy crystals. From his boyhood on, he studied all forms of moisture. He kept a record of the weather, and he did many experiments with raindrops. He learned that most crystals had 6 branches, though a few had 3. For each snowflake, the 6 branches were alike. I found that snowflakes were masterpieces of designs, he said. No one design was ever repeated when a snowflake melted. Just that much beauty was gone without leaving any record. Their intricate patterns were even more beautiful than he might have imagined. He was expecting to find whole flakes that were the same, that were copies of each other, but he never did. So Willie decided he must find a way to save snowflakes so others could see their wonderful designs. For 3 winters, he tried drawing snow crystals. They melted before he could finish. Starting at age 15, he drew 100 snow crystals each winter for 3 winters. When he was 16, Willie read of a camera with his own microscope. If I had that camera, I could photograph snowflakes, he told his mother. Willie's mother knew he would not be happy until he could share what he had seen. Fussing with the snow is just foolish, his father said. Still, he loved his son. When Willie was 17, the parents spent their savings and bought a camera. The camera made images on a large glass negatives. A microscope could magnify tiny crystal from 64 to 3,600 times its actual size. It was taller than a newborn calf and cost as much as his father's herd of 10 cows. Willie was sure it was the best of all cameras. Willie's experiment, he used a very small lens opening which let only a little light in reach the negative, but he kept the lens open for several seconds, up to a minute and a half. Even so, his first pictures were failures, no better than shadows. Yet he would not quit. Mistake by mistake, snowflake by snowflake, Willie worked through every storm. Winter ended. The snowflake melted and he had no good pictures. He waited for another season of snow. One day in the second winter, he tried a new trick, and it worked. Willie had figured out how to block snowflakes. Now everyone could see the great beauty of tiny crystals. He learned that he could make the snow crystal show up more clear by using a sharp knife to cut away all the dark parts of the negative around the crystal. This actually meant an extra hour of work for each photograph, but Willie did not mind. But in those days, no one cared. Neighbors laughed at the idea of photographing snow. Snow in Vermont is as common as dirt, they said. We don't need pictures, Willie said. Photographs would be his gift to the world. While other farmers sat by fire or rode downtown with a horse and a sleigh, Willie studied storms. He stood at the shed door and held out a black tray to catch the snowflakes. He learned that each snowflake began as a speck, much too tiny to be seen. Little bits, molecules of water, attached to the speck to form branches. As the crystal goes, the branches come together and trap small quantities of air. Many things affect the way these crystal branches grow. A little more could, or a bit less wind, or a bit more moisture could mean different shaped branches. Willie said that was why, in all of his pictures, he never found 2 snowflakes alike. When he found an only jumbled broken crystal, he brushed his tray clean with a screwdriver and held it out again. He waited hours just for the right crystal and didn't notice the coil. If the shed were warm, the snow would melt. If he breathed on the tray, the snow would melt. If he twitched the muscle as he held the snow crystal on the long wooden pick, the snowflake would break. He had to work fast so the snowflake would evaporate before he could slide it into place and take a picture. Some winters he was able to make only a few dozen good pictures. Some winters he made hundreds. The best snowstorm of his life occurred on Valentine's Day in 1928. He made over 100 photographs during the 2-day storm. He called the storm a gift from King Winter. Willie's nieces and nephews lived on the side of the farmhouse that Willie shared with his brother Charlie. Willie also played with the piano, and they sang and shared stories and games with him. Willie so loved the beauty of nature, he took all the pictures and used them. In the summer, his niece and nephew rubbed coat hangers with sticky pitch from spruce trees. Then Willie could use them to pick them up. Spiderwebs jeweled with water and take pictures. On the fall night, he could gently tie a grasshopper to a flower so he could find it in the morning and photograph the dew-covered insect. But his snow crystals pictures were always his favorite. He gave copies away or sold them for a few cents. He made special pictures as gifts for birthdays. He even held a slideshow on the lawn of his friends, children, and adults. Sat on the grass and watched. While Willie projected his slides onto a sheet hanging over a clothespin, many colleges and universities bought lantern slide copies of his photographs and added to their collection each year. Artists and designers used the photographs to inspire their own work. Even those who want to learn about snow crystals begin with Willie Benson's book, Snow Crystals. He wrote about snow and published his pictures in magazines. He gave speeches about snow to faraway scholars and neighbors skyward. "You are doing great work," said a professor from Winston. The little farmer came to be known as the world's expert on snow, the Snowflake Man. The little farmer, but he never grew rich. He spent every penny on his pictures. Willie said there were treasures in snow. He couldn't afford to miss a single snowstorm. He told a friend, "I never know when I'll find some wonderful prizes." Other scientists raised money so Willie could gather his best photographs in a book. When he was 66 years old, Willie's book, His Gift to the World, was published. Still, he was not ready to quit. By 1926, he had spent $15,000 to work and received 4,000 of sale of photographs on the slides. Less than a month after returning to the first page of his book, Willie walked 6 miles home in a blizzard to take more pictures. He became ill with pneumonia, and after that walk, he died 2 weeks later. The plaque on the monument was built for Willie. In the center of the town, the boys and girls who had been his neighbors grew up and told their sons the story of the man who loved snow. 40 years after Willie's Bentley's death, children in his village worked to set up a museum in honor of the former scientist, and his book had taken the delicate snow crystals that once blew across the world. Past mountains, over the earth, neighbors and strangers have come to know the icy wonders that their land on their own mission, thanks to Snowflake Bentley. The plaque on the monument says Snowflake Bentley, Jericho's world-famous snowflake authority. For 50 years, Wilson A. Bentley, a simple farmer, developed his technique of micro-photography to reveal the world, the grandeur, and mystery of the snowflake, its universal hexagon shape, and its infinite number of lovely designs. That's the end.